All right. So the cat's back. If anybody just watched my Rangers video. Now, this jersey you have never seen in a video before, I don't believe. This is the first jersey I ever bought. I bought this jersey in I want to say 91. It is, Canucks, of course. This is the orange and gold. This is not red and yellow. This is the original colors that this jersey came in before they went red and yellow and full on Halloween. And I don't know why it is that I love this one so much more than the red and yellow. It is, I've talked about it in other videos. I get kind of crazy about it, but this jersey to me, perfect. This to me, and people talk a lot about if the Canucks could go to any jersey. I am different from others. I'd like the skate back, but I don't want it in red, yellow, and black. I want it in black, orange, and gold. I think it looked better. I think it looked sharper. It looked more unique. Because when they went to red and yellow, I thought those colors were just too bright and gaudy. But that's not what this video is about. Not quite. This video is about the wrongness of the hockey guy. Was I wrong? Was I dead wrong? Now, we're only 20% of the way through the season. So there's no guarantees that these teams are going to finish where they are. And I'm saying right up front, teams are very close to one another. Okay. I'm going to take the loser point and just wipe it out. All right. When I talk about this, I'm going to talk about wins and losses. So when you hear that, you go, wait a minute, my team's 500. I'm taking the loser point out. I guess I can't. I can't. No, I will. I'll do it. I'll do it a different way here. Arizona's dead last. Arizona's got 3 games in hand on Vancouver and Calgary. They lose that game in one of those games in hand on Vancouver by playing Calgary tonight. They're 5-9. No loser points in that. They have underperformed, but they've been without Mike Smith, who was very good last year. So that is an excuse. It is a legitimate excuse. Vancouver, they were 4-0. Now they're 6-10-1. So they've been 2-10-1 since the 4-game winning streak when Canucks fans were all over my page. Oh, look, the Canucks are doing great. You said they were going to be bad. They've been bad. Calgary's tied with 6-10-1. How the hell does that happen? I was dead wrong about Calgary. New York, the Islanders, 5-8-3, so they're 5-11. It's been a really rough year, and I hesitantly put them in the playoffs in my predictions, and technically they could still go on a hot streak. And with Tavares, you just never know. But trading out Okposo for Ladd is stupid. But Okposo's team isn't doing a whole lot better. Buffalo's 5-7-4 or 5-11. And you can certainly look at losing Jack Eichel, and you can certainly look at being a young team and the inexperience from top to bottom. But I did predict Buffalo was going to be at the bottom of the league, or near the bottom. Carolina, they're 5-6-4 or 5-10 if you take out the overtime losses and just say straight losses. A rough year for them. They started on a very long road streak or road trip, but there's potential. I will admit, Carolina, I've watched their games. There's potential. There's a lot of potential with the Hurricanes. They can go on a hot streak and turn this around. I don't know if they will or not, but they can. Colorado is 7-8, and it's bad for them. LA is 7-9-1. They're missing Quick, and they're missing a lot of stuff right now. They're looking bad, and I would say, haha, see, I said the Kings were going to miss the playoffs, but Calgary's not the one knocking them out. So, and that division in general, that's just brutal because you've got Arizona, Vancouver, and Calgary, the 3 worst teams in the league right now. So LA technically still in the playoffs. Oh my God. Nashville's next at 6-6-3, so 6-9. They've had, and Rene's hurt. I think I heard something about Rene being hurt today. Philadelphia 7-7-3, so 7-10. Philly's been inconsistent, but they're a young team, so the potential's still there for the turnaround. Detroit 8-8-1, so 8-9. Wildly inconsistent, long losing streaks, long winning streaks. Dallas 6-6-5, 5 loser points, so they're 6-11, and that flatters them. As a Dallas fan, that flatters them. Toronto 7-6-3 or 7-9. Toronto's looked really pretty good. They have, and they're full value for those 17 points. Florida 8-7-1. So, they've had injury problems and they're staying in the hunt. Minnesota's 8-6-1. Minnesota's record is not as good as it should be. They've actually had a really solid season. They've only allowed 29 goals. They've scored 41 in 15 games. That's crazy. They've allowed less than 2 goals a game. Dubnyk's playing fantastic, but their defense, their whole team is buying into this defense first mentality that Boudreau's brought with him. And I'm telling you, I would not want to play Minnesota in the playoffs at all. San Jose's 9-7. They're right about where I thought they'd be. Columbus 8-4-2. They're surprising a lot of people. I'm mildly surprised as well. But they were a team that I thought could break through. St. Louis is 8-6-3, so 8-9. Wildly inconsistent. Edmonton's 9-7-1. They've lost 4 in a row. The wheels have started to come off. Edmonton definitely overachieved early. They're underachieving now. I think they'll end up, well, they're 12th in the league right now. That's probably about where they'll end up. Anaheim 8-6-3, so they're 8-9. Anaheim is wildly inconsistent. Winnipeg's 9-7-2. Scare the hell out of me, and I would not want to play them in the playoffs. Boston 10-6. That's Tuukka Rask. It's all Tuukka Rask. The only reason Boston's where they are is Tuukka Rask. Washington's 9-4-2. They're about to be 10-4-2 as they're beating Pittsburgh right now. I'm sticking with Washington as my Stanley Cup pick. Tampa Bay's 10-6-1. That record kind of flatters them from the games I've seen of theirs. They've won some games that seem a little bit lucky. Ottawa's 10-5-1, very good, and honestly, and this is something Ottawa fans don't seem to understand. I cheer for Ottawa. I want to see them in the playoffs. I want to see them beat Montreal so badly because there's nothing that's more fun than Habs fans at the start of a series taunting Ottawa just to watch Ottawa knock them off again. I want to see it happen again. And I want Craig Anderson to get lots of shutouts and to get a Vezina and for it to magically cure the cancer that has befallen his wife. Because that is really a story that has made it impossible for me not to cheer for Ottawa to the point where by middle of the season, if Dallas and Vancouver keep tanking, keep playing the shits, I will genuinely be pulling for Ottawa to make the playoffs and do something in the playoffs because I need teams to cheer for in the playoffs. Jersey 9-3-3, courtesy of fantastic team play by New Jersey and some very timely goaltending. The New Jersey Devils, and again, this goes back 20 years. They're a team that never really truly bottoms out, and they're really a hard-working squad. They've been fantastic with that this year. They don't have the talent, but man, they work harder than almost any other team in the league. Pittsburgh 10-3-2. Pittsburgh scares the hell out of me. They could repeat, but I think Washington's can't fail forever. Chicago 11-4-2. Full marks to the Chicago Blackhawks. They have found a gem in Gustav Forsling. Where did they get him from again? Doesn't matter. Good move, Benny. Anyways, Forsling looks like the real deal. Chicago looks fantastic, and I said that before the season. And again, there were certain people who said, "Oh, Chicago's they're gonna screw up this year. This is gonna be the year they finally fall." Nope. The Rangers, 13-4, full value for 13-4. They lost to the Canucks last week, 5-2, and came into Vancouver and spanked them so loud it could have been heard in Guadalajara. It was ugly last night, and Markstrom played like Hardy Astrom. It was just brutal from top to bottom. And number one in the league, 13-2-2, Montreal. So 13-4 if you consider them to be loser points. So the Rangers and Montreal are having that same season. Montreal is scary good. And I know everybody talks about Carey Price. This isn't just Carey Price. Montreal is better than that. And I wouldn't want to play them in the playoffs either. Anyways, that's my looking at the standings at this point. November 16th, 2016. Who are your surprises? Mine, Nashville being out of it is a surprise to me. New Jersey and Ottawa being where they are is a surprise to me as well. Other than that, the play is relatively right about where I thought it would be. Let me take a quick look at divisions here. No, no, no. Get out of there. That's not what I wanted. Ah, touchscreens suck sometimes. You know that? Yeah. No, no, no. I don't want to load any videos. Thank you very much. Because once TSN starts loading videos, then I'm really hosed. All right. Division rankings. So if the playoffs started, yeah, there wouldn't be any crossover, I don't think. Well, Boston might play the Rangers in the first round if I'm reading this right. Regulation overtime wins. We'll leave that. Oh yeah, no. Pacific Division, it's Anaheim, Edmonton, San Jose are the top 3 teams. So yeah, the Kings would miss the playoffs if they started tomorrow. Dallas would knock the. Oh my God, Dallas would still make the playoffs. Holy crap, that can't happen. That can't happen. I can't handle seeing them in the playoffs again. All right. With that horror being stated, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're passing through. This has again been from Yvonne's bedroom, and this is the quietest room in the house. There's no symbolism to this. It is really devoid of posters, if you notice, compared to my place, and the lighting. She has this one light here, and just the lighting works. I don't have lighting options in my place like that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and it's fun being back on a computer with you guys. And I will definitely be making more videos tomorrow because I'm off work, and that's what I do. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all again soon.